You know what's going on here. There we go. There we go. Be back live when people come in the building. Make sure you walk through live stream on the replay. Hit the thumbs up button, man. And I'll start in a minute. We're gonna talk about Zach Wilson, also Brad Holmes, the new Bob Quinn. So with no further interruptions, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Let's talk about it. But let's get to it. Camera angle kind of. Yeah. But yeah, did you guys see the throw that it ain't just about the throw neither at all, but Zach Wilson talent. And if Zach Wilson is a Rodgers or Manning or Brady or Marino or Elway or maybe a tier below that, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers. Even if he that second tier, some of them dudes like Phillip Rivers just wasn't in the right situation. If he was in New York, I thought he would have did this equal or more than Eli Manning because I thought he was a better quarterback. But do you put a price on tier 1, tier 2 quarterbacks? Do you? If you go to tier 3, what's like tier 3? Maybe maybe Eli, Drew Bledsoe, Tony Romo, Sheesh Larish. I'm trying to think of some. McNabb, Troy Aikman, Dan Fouts, Chris Sims, Jim Kelly, Warren Moon. I think I proved my point there, but guys like that. Even if you told somebody if you told Green Bay or Patriots they would have traded 5 first-round draft picks for Tom Brady, I don't think it would have mattered. And a lot of times you trade those picks and they don't be nobody. Maybe the exception was the Herschel Walker trade. I'm a fan of all top 3 receivers, man. We can't pass on them. Shit, what's a receiver without a quarterback? There's some guys like North Carolina receiver. Some guys deep. I really like Wilson, but we won't trade up for him. You think 1, 2, 3, and 4 are quarterbacks? Let's look at it. That's a great question. Let's look at it. Let me see. There we go. I'm looking dead at it in my. Let's see. Let's see. And obviously, you still can get more trades. Let's see. Quarterback Jacksonville. Jets right now quarterback, but that's gonna be a hot trade spot. San Francisco quarterback. Atlanta can go quarterback. So 4 spots with an open trade or them keeping Sam Darnold, they can go quarterback. So you can see quarterback. Philadelphia before they traded out with Miami, they were willing to trade for Zach Wilson and basically dump Jalen Hurts after Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the Eagles, endorsed him. So that's crazy. Lions, obviously we go quarterback, Carolina quarterback, Denver quarterback. But the true thing is getting the right quarterback. That's the right thing to do, because also you got Trey Lance who ain't shit, Mac Jones who ain't shit. We can look at the QB rankings. It's a great thing to do. Nobody was saying Dak Prescott was. Nobody was saying that Prescott was the best. We're going to switch lanes real quick. Nobody was saying Dak Prescott was the best quarterback coming out, and I think he might be the best quarterback come out that draft period, and you just keep looking. I mean, you got Trevor Lawrence. Really is nothing a sure thing. Because look at Andrew Luck, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, he ain't shit. Mac Jones, he ain't shit. Then it might be a drop off after you got Kyle Trask, Kellen Mond, whoever Davis Mills is, Jamie Newton, Felipe Franks, he trash. I'll tell you that right now. Peyton Ramsey, don't know who he is. Ellinger, Kellen, KJ, whatever, Costano, they still ain't got Kellen Mond on here. Ian Book, he ain't shit. Dustin Crum, never heard of him. So did they not put Kellen Mond on here? That's wild. Ian Book. Ellinger, Peyton Ramsey, Felipe Frank trash. Kellen Mond better than him. Never heard of him. Yeah, this ain't my bad. I passed him. Fucking. I mean. So, I mean, depending on what's your flavor. What's going on? Louis Toombs. San Francisco trade up number 3 pick. I don't see any quarterbacks. None gonna fall unless it's Jones or Lance. Somebody gonna reach for Lance. Here, Project. What do you think about the upcoming battle? You're talking about the Ozzy brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's gonna be cracked. 78-6 kick. Salute. 78 kick 6. Florida State versus that's gonna be a good one. Might go live. Who knows? Y'all think anybody gonna trade up with the could be? But I don't see Mac Jones or Trey Lance trading up a bull. I have a feeling that the Niners traded up. No, hell no. Lance is utter garbage, bro. Garbage right now. He's garbage. He is the worst quarterback. I wouldn't take neither one of them. I would take Trask over him. Terrible quarterback right now. Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, Waddle all looking like superstars to me. Somebody won't be. I think they just gonna take. Yeah, this Fields. That's what it's gonna be. Fields. Everybody doing that stopwatch. He did a 4.41. He probably more of a 4.5 guy. Still good for quarterback. I'll take Chase. Nah, I mean Chase is cool. I prefer Smith, but it's basically the same. Just taking Wilson, Niners taking Fields. I don't think just take. I mean, I can see that. Depends on It depends on what they do with Sam Darnold. But just looking at what's going on as far as we could switch it back again. Hold on. Talking about what's going on. I mean, can you put a price on a franchise quarterback? That's the question. Can you put a price on them? Or with Jared Goff, if they can cut Jared Goff next year without owning him before March and the roster bonus. So do you want to do what the Lions been doing forever? And that's, how can I explain it? Drafting a quarterback and throwing him in there? I don't think so. Why not go ahead and take your guy? It don't have to be early. Somebody you believe in, you can clean their mechanics up, or just wasn't in the right situation. So I think it's imperative for them to take a quarterback unless they're going to ride with Jared Goff for 2 years. At some point, if it's Mount, if it's Tress, if it's Ellinger, if it's somebody else, if it's trading for Taysom Hill, if Jameis win, which I don't like that, if it's Taylor for Jalen Hurts, if that's an option, I mean, to me, it just wouldn't make no sense. Everybody talking about, well, we need this, we need that. I mean, you need a lot of things. The strength of this team is the defensive backfield and obviously the offensive line. So it don't. Hey, if you make it to a certain place, do it matter what directions you take? As long as you make it in the respectable time, it don't matter. It literally doesn't matter how you feel needs. It doesn't matter. And what you're looking at, they stacked up on edge rusher from Trey Flowers to Brian to Julian Okora to Romeo Cora, Charles Harris. So they stacked that edge rusher, which that's the value that you can get later in this draft. For my whole thing is this: I'm going If I can get a quarterback, you can gamble. You can take a receiver and you believe in Jared Goff. You can gamble all you want to because you can keep Jared Goff for another year and cut him after that. So it's either this year or next year they get a quarterback. But if I'm looking at it, it's telling me if you stay in that top 10, that top 7, top 10 area, receiver, quarterback, offensive lineman. And really, offensive line ain't a glaring need, but if you able to plug let me go pull up my big board. If you able to get the kid out of Northwestern, there's no rule book that says I have to take, how can I say it? I got to take a quarterback here, a left tackle here, or I got to wait for a pass rusher. No. I put up the wrong one. Hold on. So no matter which one we use. Did we switch? I thought I switched. I guess we did not switch. So hold on. Do it again. Let's do it again. I'll take you there. Here we go. So when you look at let's say 15 best players, right? You got 1 offensive lineman, 2 offensive linemen, 3 O linemen. You got 1, 2. Let's just use theirs as just their board. You got 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks and possibly 5. But then you go linebacker. There's only 1. You go DB. There's 2. You go receiver. Well, there's 3 DBs. Excuse me. Type of 1, 2, 3. You go receivers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just say pass catcher. 4 pass catchers, and that's it. So you look at the 15, and then you want to give and take. You want to say Elijah Tucker, Petty, who ran the 4.56 today. That's great for him. Mac, we already talked about Mac Jones. Owoso, Russo, Aziz, Elijah. He gonna fall because he don't have the length. Christian Baymore, Najee, whoever. But most of this 15 is probably gonna be right as far as how it's gonna fall. So what it's screaming is DB, cornerback, receiver, pass catcher, quarterback, and offensive lineman. So that's kind of what the draft is saying. Okay. So if you want to move back and you need a pass rusher, you want a pass rusher, look where the pass rushers at. 16, just on this board. Russo, 20. Aziz, 21 out of Georgia. Just on my edge, Jalen Phillips, 26. But it's depth at, when you're talking about this draft, there's depth at all over the offensive line, from tackle to inside to interior lineman. Receiver got depth. Running back got late depth. So it's a lot of value here in this draft. There's a lot of value in this draft, man. So we just at the point where you got to get it right. Everybody's talking about Marcus Parker's ran this. Well, we had Jared Davis, who had a lot of speed. Bill Bentley's, Alex Carter's. A lot of guys who had speed. Didn't pan out. I'm looking for football players, then athletes. I doubt it. That's the well guys going. He ain't going no further than 5. I think he can go 4. 4 or 5. He not going that far. And then at that point, if you could play him at right tackle, that'd be perfect. A lot of versatility across that line. Yeah, Fields, not the white. I think they both the same plays. The only difference is I'm not gonna call him the white boy. Zach Wilson is better at coverage. That's Ohio State thing. It's funny because there's rumors the Niners was like in Trey Lance, man, trash. He trash right now. He's not coming to say today, but when you look at his attributes, excuse me. Every time he throw a ball, right? Every time he throws a ball, somebody wide the fuck open. How many tight throws do you see on his tape? Then you look, he can't read coverage. So then you don't know if he can fit it in tight windows. He can't read coverage. He's a good runner, but guess what? He running on Division II type talent. Not saying really shit on it, but he not running away from somebody that much. He got Cam Newton type of running. He more of a power guy. I mean, it's just, man, that really, to be honest, that dude really got like a second, third round rate on him. I just don't see it, bro. As far as, coming in and fitting in right now. But as far as rebuilding his mechanics, what I'm saying, getting his footwork together, learning coverage, probably a year or two, he probably can be something. He got a lot of raw talent, but just looking at him, dude, everything is just motherfucker wide open. He ain't Carson Wentz. We gonna come in right now and contribute. You see him throwing somebody 10 yards wide open. Did you know North Dakota State, the last almost 10 years, have won the national championship in Division II? I don't like him. And I can't really speak on Mac Jones because I ain't really broke down tape, but I see him, dude, I'm not impressed. And maybe somebody say that about Kaepernick, about Wilson, about Prescott, about Tom Brady, whoever, Drew Brees, but looking at him, man, I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. He got a lot to clean up. Maybe 2 years minimum, he come in and do something. Why pick a receiver? We let go our number. Why pick a receiver? We let go our number one. I don't know what that means. Goal made no sense. No, we shouldn't attack Kenny Galladay. Did you not hear what they said? I mean, I think Dan Quinn don't want nobody that don't want to be here. Galladay didn't want to be here. I wouldn't. Should have traded him last year. Put that on Bob Quinn. Not gonna hold him ransom. I'm not gonna tag him. Fuck him. If he don't want to be here, he gotta be here. Would you trade a second rounder for Sam Darnold? I would trade it first. If I'm the back half of the draft, if I'm like 15 on down, if I'm New England, if I'm Washington, Chicago, the Jets got the 23rd pick from Seattle. I don't know how that happened, but if I'm Pittsburgh, I would. If I'm Cleveland, I would. I don't believe in Baker Mayfield. If I'm Cleveland, I would. Baltimore, I would think about it if I didn't know I was going to pay Lamar Jackson, just being real. New Orleans, I would definitely think about it. Jameis is a great talent, but the turnovers. Green Bay, no. Buffalo, Bo. Kansas City, but Tampa Bay might want to do it. I would sit down with Tom Brady. I'd be like, look here, man. I want you to get this kid up to speed. We know we're not going to play. We're not going to play forever, but I want to get this kid up to speed. That's what I would do. I'm on the wrong page again. But so if I'm Tampa, New Orleans, Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Chicago, the football team, New England. Shit, if I'm Minnesota, thinking about it. If I'm the Giants, he slide there. I'm thinking about it. If I'm Denver and Carolina, I'm all those teams. I'm thinking about it. But I think if you're talking about what's best for him, I think Tampa is probably the best situation you can go to. Pittsburgh, a great situation you can go to. Just sit there, rest a minute, get his body right, get his mind right. Chicago, that's a great situation. He get a chance to play. That's what he want to do. Washington, he'll be able to chance to play. But I think for him, some rest. I think a couple years of rest, a year of rest, and just physically and mentally just get your mind off the game. Just get covered, get physically playing the game, learn coverages and all that. The Falcons take a quarterback. Will, Slater, and Chase will be there at 7. Sewell won't be there at 7. You sound stupid. Look who at. I mean, you can't see when I'm going to. So you saying he gonna be at 7? What's Cincinnati gonna do? Did you put Cincinnati in there? Hold on, my bad, wrong guy. He said Sewell not gonna be there. Bengals taking a lineman. Eagles are ahead of us in the draft now. Are they? Eagles always been ahead of us. Miami, they traded out that pick for Miami. Eagles always been ahead of us. We need a quarterback. Goff ain't going. But then you got 2 years to get a quarterback, to be honest. Shit. You go down the quarterback list. Whoever you like next. For 2 years, you got a chance to rebuild them. It depends on what they want to do. They can go quarterback. They can go pass catcher and Kyle. What's his name? Kyle Pitts. Who else they can go? Cornerback. They can do whatever the hell they want to do, to be honest. It's no method to what you need to pick at this point. Almost every non-edge linebacker going into the draft is highly overrated. Micah Parsons. The thing about Parsons is he's not an edge rusher. He's a guy That's the fifth man, the sixth man off a blitzer. A guy's gonna spot a quarterback. Dude, when you look at Parsons, dude, he the dude that he has no skill at linebacker other than tackling and spying. To be an edge, he got to learn some moves, some hand move. Man, I take Petty. I take Russo over him. And Russo only had one good year, but I do know with Russo, you line him up over the nose tackle in college, he gonna beat him. He long. You put him on the edge, he gonna beat you. You know, Russo is long, Petty. One thing about Petty, you put him on the front side end until he learn how to stop the get after the passer and get more pass rushing moves. But you know one thing about Petty, he gonna stop the run. You ain't gotta take him out on passing downs or run downs. He gonna give you adequate rush at the quarterback. One thing about Petty, he gonna stop the run, and he gonna do his best, and he adequate at getting after the passer. He gonna get better after getting after the passer. You know, but then again, you can teach Micah Parsons how to do that, but speed ain't everything. Can he cover the tight end? I seen him in coverage once in the sink zone. He tackled the guy, didn't stop the coverage. Either Chase or Smith. I mean, it depends. I like Chase, Smith, Waddle. Waddle feels a need when you're talking about kick returner. I mean, when you're talking about I haven't looked at the kid from North Carolina, but I've seen him play. It's whatever. If you like Pitts, you think Pitts can do something like Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski. Why won't you do Pitt? I mean, it depends. Yeah, I haven't seen Mac Jones, but I just wasn't a fan of some of the tape I seen with the receivers he was doing too. Wilson got that stuff though. He reminded me of Cassandra Wilson is a dog. I mean, you know what? If we mortgage the future, the Rams gonna have like a number 1 pick next year. If we kick the pick, the Rams gonna make it to the deep in the playoffs. I already know how it's gonna go. If you really think a franchise quarterback, you take him. But then, do you want to put Goff in a position, right? Do you want to put Goff in a position where he competing for a job, even though they said he competing at the press conference? Do you want to put him in a position where he competing, or do you want to tell Wilson, "Hey, what do you think about you sit a year, and then we play the second year and we kind of get you up to speed"? That might be best for Wilson, you know. But you gotta know what his attitude is about it. We building, so you're rebuilding with the quarterback now. I mean, when you're not rebuilding with a point where you had the number 1 pick, like when you got Stafford. You're not rebuilding where you need a quarterback. No, you got a guy that's going to probably do what Stafford did: 5-11, 6-10, 7-9, 8-8, maybe 10-6, 11-5. Best case, you don't need a quarterback. You don't need one that's going to come in and bump him out the way. You move up for Wilson. Watch Jared Goff be fucking the second coming of a Tom Brady. So it's to the point where I don't have to take a quarterback this year. You know, because if I go to the 2021 NFL product, can y'all see me now? Yeah, I can see it. You can see me. If you go to the 2021 prospect of quarterbacks, man, I see some guys. But I'm saying 2021. Jesus, 2022. The only issue here, we're getting a quarterback, is that you're gonna be in the same position that you were with Matthew Stafford, like right there in that 7 range. That I mean, will you be high enough next year? So Sam Howell, Caden Davis, I think he was like a freshman a year ago. Bo Nix, Shane Rattler, he had a slow start this year, but I think he'll be a good prospect. Tanner Morgan, Minnesota, I seen him play, not impressed. Brock Purdy, don't know. Emory Jones is a guy I really like. Only issue is he a true 6'2"? That's the only issue. If he a true 6'2", man, he put a little bit more weight on, maybe about 205, 210, he's like the most talented quarterback that I've seen. Whoever it is, Sean Clifford from Penn State, Layton Hatcher, Desmond Riley. A lot of people like him out of Cincinnati. He's another guy. Dustin Crum, Jacob Zeno from Baylor. I don't know who he is. Spencer Sanders, Jaden Daniels, Arizona State. JT Daniels, quarterback, USC. So, I mean, you just look, and then you're going to have somebody that come out of nowhere next year, just like Zach Wilson did. Yeah, you had Kent State in this motherfucker, Dustin Crumbs. Shout out to Kent State. So next year, it might be a situation where they might look and say, next year, I like somebody. So I like him. I think Goff gonna ball low key. He got something. I think he is too. If you take a quarterback, he for sure balling. We was losing anyway, so what's the difference? Does it make the? I mean, what quarterback you taking then? What quarterback you taking? Because they know you gonna settle for Mac Jones. You gonna take them picks you got and move up to number 2. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take both of them picks. This year, both picks in the next 2 years. It's gonna take the third round you got this year. You don't have that many picks this year. It's gonna take a lot to move up. You don't have to. You got a lot of talent. Got a lot of talent coming out next year. We showed. But the way the Lions trying to be like the Niners when they went to the Super Bowl, I mean, yeah, you got the offensive line. You put money into it. You put resources in it. You got the offensive line. If you're trying to be like them, the only thing you need is the mentality and the running backs that's gonna get grimy and dirty. Talking about the defense, they got about 20,000 edge rushers. Weakness for the Lions is right tackle. As far as, the biggest weakness for them is interior lineman, right tackle. If they can fill those needs, they can go far. They don't worry about the linebacker. But y'all already know if I stay at 7, if I can't move down, I'm taking Zaven Collins, bro. I like the receiver. I take the receiver too, but I like to move back up and get Zaven Collins. I like him. The first 4 or 5 picks could be quarterbacks. Who knows? He said, I want Waddle or Smith. Nobody else is taking Parsons. I'm not watching his team. But, I mean, why wouldn't you take – you look at other guys there. Excuse me. Look up other guys there. You got 7. What's wrong with Rashawn Slater, Christian Darrisaw? Like I said, I think Zaven Collins is good. It don't have to be a pass catcher. It really don't. Mounted Lions in the second is a risk worth taking. I agree. They trying to have fast receivers and crazy run game. Lions trying to be like San Francisco and they had 3 running backs. That's a mindset to run the ball like that. I would rather have Chase than Waddle, and I would rather have Smith and Chase than. And it's a couple other receivers. The receiver from North Carolina is not bad. I sold on Goff. I don't think they are either. Give Goff a while. I agree with that, but then again, why not take offensive lineman to help him out? I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing. You got options, to be honest. Now I was just receiver. I like receiver. I wouldn't be minded to go receiver. You got lineman. You can move back. Like I said before, the favorite player I seen was outside of Wilson is Zaven Collins. He's a beast. Chase over in receiver first round. He a dog, but he didn't play last year. That's another thing. He didn't play last year. He a good receiver for sure. He got size, but you talking about receiver, a motherfucker receiver won the Heisman Trophy. He weighed more than 20. He weighed 25 pounds more than him. But you talking about a guy that's a better route technician than Jay. You ask people, what's the hole in Devontae Smith's game? He 25 pounds too light. There's comparisons to him. You talking about Marvin Harrison? It's the same comparison. I'm not worried about size because the NFL ain't as reckless as it used to be. Sleeper linebacker in the draft, Shaz Surtin. Is that LSU? I don't see him. Let me see. Oh, North Carolina. Okay. Nico Collins from Michigan. He had wideouts in LA. Offensive line was the greatest, but wasn't the greatest. I think he meant, but he also had good running backs. Tight. He didn't have the best offensive receivers. Brandon Cooks was there. It was nice. I'm hip. He ain't play, but he naturally know the position. Chase is the first pick, then rest defense. You can't do that. How you gonna say, all right, I'm gonna pick defense? What if you pass up on guys? That's what the Lions get in trouble. You pass up on guys like Michael Thomas and Derrick Henry. You pass up on guys like that. You can't say that. You can't. I hate when people say, oh, you're gonna just take a this and that. I'm gonna take and then go all defense. It don't work that way. That's how you fuck up drafts. Best player available. That's how you do it. Even if you say, well, I got 2 corners I like, and you go to the second round or the third round, and Asante Samuel Jr. is dropped to you, you're not gonna take him. You know what I'm saying? You in the 4th round and Rondale Moore there, you're not gonna take him. Let's say you get to your second pick in the second round, and Russo sitting there, you're not gonna take him. Elijah Veer Tucker there, you're not gonna take him. Oh shit! I didn't think Micah Parsons be there in the second round. He slide there. You're not gonna take him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm all for taking Slater at tackle. Number said, but maybe receiver. But I mean, either or, it's no right answer. Right play action be not good. Pats, the Pats offered a second round pick and 49ers declined. What are the 49ers doing? His second round pick is high. What you talking about? We couldn't stop nobody last year. That's not because of the defense. Because of Matt Patricia don't know nothing. I mean, what defense? What y'all want defensively? Linebackers ain't shit without defensive linemen, without interior linemen. Without interior linemen that keep the linebackers clean. So you can't just say I'm gonna get a linebacker. No, you gotta have a defensive line in front of them. You gotta have the space eaters. You know, you gotta have the space eaters. You gotta have people that's gonna eat up the offensive linemen so the linebackers can go sideline to side. I'm not going to our defense. That sounds stupid. Then you pass up on guys like Kellen Mond. Then you pass up on guys that slide down like Rondale Moore. You pass up on guys like Creed Humphrey, Alex Leatherwood, Elijah Moore. I mean, you pass up on guys like that. Richie, I mean, he's he defense. You don't go like that. Oh, I'm just going to draft defense. That's how you overlook people. You can't go into the draft and say, I'm going to take offense and go all defense. It don't work that way. Remember Carolina did that all defense BC last year? Like I try to tell people, dude, no. Then you fuck around and you miss shit. I would offer Jets. I would too. Why not? Oh, for Garoppolo, okay. Yeah, people kill me. This shit ain't mad, nigga. Where you sit there and you just say, well, I'm gonna go all defense. No, it don't work like that, bro. It doesn't really work like that. But if you take your 4 or 5 picks and you go all offense, so fuck be it. Because that defense got talent, bro. It really do. It got talent. Just Matt Patricia wasn't creative with it. The thing is, we don't have just one hold. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take several. I agree with that. But then again, are you gonna take all your picks and move up for Zach Wilson? You're not. Think they're gonna do it? You keep pushing the narrative, but are they gonna do it? I don't think so. It's not Madden, dude. It don't work that way. I wouldn't mind a receiver. I'm open to a receiver, offensive lineman, moving back to take somebody else. I mean, shit. What if somebody really want Trey Lance? He slide to 7. I mean, so be it. I watch every game. You can watch every game. Do you forget who lost the Colts game? You can watch every game. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Who lost the Minnesota game? Who turned the ball over twice in the red zone? It's Matthew Stafford. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I can't think when Matthew Stafford went to the Tampa Bay game. What happened? Come on, you don't know nothing about defense, bro. Oh, the defense not good. Of course, when you rushing 3 or 4 people, and you playing man to coverage on the back end, shit, me and you can go out there and score. It's gonna be about creativity, stun, disguise, and ain't disguise nothing. That defense got talent. Collins not bad. Tavai not bad. Ain't been coached the right way. You know what I'm saying? The biggest weakness here is the interior lineman. You got Trey Flowers. You got Julian Okoye coming off injury. You got Romeo coming back. You got Austin, whatever his name, Brian. You got Charles Harris. Jamie Collins not bad. When you ask Jamie Collins to go out there and cover running backs on the swing route or wheel route 1-on-1, of course he's going to get beat. Tavai ain't been coached bad. Rari ain't not bad. Okuda not bad. Tracy Walker not bad. Come on. Really not? I hope you did. You see his pro day. Yeah, it was crazy. There's going to be no quarterbacks. It's going to be somebody. Mac Jones. I believe we'll be there at 7. I do. I think even Trey Lance might be there at 7. I like T. Williams, wide receiver, but Goff won't make throws. I hope the line's good. They're not going to be good this year. Might be exciting. Might be the cardiac, but they're not going to be good this year unless Jared Goff just step up and do the right thing, do the great things. Not. You put Zach Wilson there, it's not going to be great. You put any of the receivers in there, it's not going to be great. Only way it's going to be great, Jared Goff. What's the other boy? Anthony Lynn do his thing. Jared Goff do his thing. Aaron Glenn do his thing. That's the only way this thing going to be great. People say, we get a linebacker, it's not going to change your life. It's not. Patrick Quinn was amazing for Baltimore last year. Didn't get the motherfuckers over the hump. The one thing that's gonna get this team over the hump if they run the ball. If Aaron Glenn gonna be more creative at being a defensive coordinator, they get more sacks, they get more pressures. You know what? If you disguise, you get more pressure, you get more turnovers, get more picks, get more forced fumbles. Get more fumble recoveries. Somebody I watched last year, nigga. You didn't watch good enough. Nigga, be killing me. You don't even know what the hell you watching. You don't. People saying, well, the defense wasn't good. Well, shit, when I got a quarterback that can't put up points, what fucking happened when Tom Brady left New England? That defense went to flames, didn't it? That defense it was garbage as hell. People saying talk defensive quarterback, the most important position. You see all-time great defenses don't string together Super Bowl. The Ravens, the 85 Bears, the Tampa Bay in the 2000s. Jim Johnson defense didn't string together. They strung together like 10,000 NFC championship games. You gonna talk about defense? Defense don't have no fucking what you call them? Don't have no dynasties. You take Tom Brady off of the Patriots and put Drew Bledsoe there, them motherfuckers won't win one. Will you trade for? I would entertain. I'm not trading. I'm not trading. I'm not trading the Lions first round picks for the next 2 years. I wouldn't do it. All teams was at Zach Wilson, pro except for the Rams. They got y'all boy Stafford. Goff to compete for quarterback against who? Shit, could be that Tim Boyd dude they did. No quarterback's gonna be at 7. I heard Dorsey and Wilson have a connection. Yeah, the motherfucking Zach Wilson uncle is the owner of JetBlue. Yeah, y'all didn't know that. Hold on. It's like, what's JetBlue? The airline niggas. His uncle is the owner of JetBlue. I didn't know that till Scout brought it up. They called him a spoiled brat. Wow, ain't it? I think his uncle is. Somebody he got his uncle. I think his uncle is the owner of JetBlue. I could be wrong. Let me double check. They called him a spoiled little brat. Let's say. Yeah, his uncle owns JetBlue. My bad. Yeah, his uncle owns JetBlue. That's wow. How much would you trade? I trade them 2 picks, that 3rd or 7th pick to move up. That's as far as I go. Bro, we was last in every defensive category. What does defensive categories? What as far as that rank last mean? What does it mean? So if your defensive coordinator come in and he played the same defense with no pressure, nothing like that, what do it mean? It means that you I'm not arguing with you, dude. Let me give you the boot. I'm blocking everybody. He gone. Y'all see him? Wherever that comment go, he gone. I'm not talking about people who know football. I hated last year. The defense would get stops and then the offense wouldn't do shit. Look at the Carolina game last season. You can't tell Cam now. Look at Cam. He gone, dog. He gone. We would have to give up our first and 2 first. I mean, and probably a 3rd. You're probably right, Connor. Probably even more than that. You can't trade Goff. No, Goff is owed no money next year. 0. I mean, if you cut him by his roster bonus. Where did Tampa Bay finish last year shows him, man, nigga, nobody gonna come in and be fucking Tom Brady year 1. Good. The Pistons need to continue to lose. He was making some crazy throws his pro day, not putting too much stock into, but his film look good, bro. He ain't playing nobody that good, but Steve McNair didn't play too many good people in college, but that motherfucker went on to be a great quarterback. Rest in power. Yeah, no. Well, it's my opinion on things, dude. I mean, I'm not saying you don't take a receiver, not saying you don't take a quarterback, not saying you don't take this and don't take that. You go wherever you want to go. You want to take a corner? Corner turned out to be Darryl Green, Darrell Reeves, Champ Bailey. Look good. The structured Goff contract, if they cut him next year, he gonna be a hard cap hit. No, if they trade him by the time his roster bonus comes in, his hard. I mean, 15 million ain't shit. 30 million really ain't shit. But they cut him by then, the cap hit gonna be minimum or none. I read that. But you sit there talking about, man. I mean, you just talk about. Let's just go for instance. 2019 NFL draft, right? Let's share. Caring is sharing. Okay. Just take a look. All right. The Lions took Hawkinson, right? I'm trying to see what they took. Tavai, right? Let's just use Tavai. We need defense. I haven't even looked at this. Shit, they could have went defense right here. Took Ed Oliver. Took Devin Bush, right? And could have came back and got Irv Smith at tight end. Just saying. We need defense. CJ, we need defense, right? Right? Look at this shit right here. You take this motherfucker, which was the reach of the century. Not saying he a bad guy, but the reach of the century, right? Look right here. AJ Brown. Could have got AJ Brown. Would you rather have AJ Brown or Jelani Tavai? Would you? Which one you would rather have? A miss. Look here, Miles Sanders. Right there. I don't know what Paris Campbell doing. Probably shit. Look, DK Metcalf. Oh my God. See, CJ, we could end up with DK Metcalf or man. But CJ, we gotta take defense. Defense is the way, CJ. Defense. Will Harris. Oh, CJ, we need defense, dog. We need defense. I haven't looked at this ever. Damian Harris could have got him. I don't even know what the fuck he is, but they cut his ass. I might have won this one. Ain't nobody up in here. What King Butler doing? I ain't even heard shit. So our receiver, y'all. We gotta get. I mean, here go another guy, Chauncey Gardner-White. He's a really good safety. Max Crosby, he ain't bad. Yeah, it get chalky when you come here. When you come to the fourth round, Tony Pollard, who they take? Austin Bryan. He blocked 2 kicks, so we not gonna get. Oh shit, y'all see Michael Jordan? Oh shit, Michael Jordan got drafted. But we can talk defense. It's talent, nigga. Talent. He was making some crazy. Okay, write that one. I feel like we're in the perfect spot to take Chase or Pitts. I know the word tight end makes us want to throw up, but Pitts is here. Yeah, I know how to use them. Coach tell you, take a best available if you can use them. Pitts nice though. I think their first game was versus Ole Miss. I watched that joint. He was fooling that game. Super athletic, all that stuff. But Blocker told you what up on golf. I don't know who Blockers is. Who? Oh, Brockers, he said. Brockers. Pittston suck, man. It's sad to live in Jackson, Michigan, my favorite team. Good. It's good to suck. What y'all talking about? It's good to suck in the NBA. This draft deep, too. It's time for the Pistons to be ass instead of trying to be AFC ass. They playing Brooklyn. They pose to lose. Shit, they pose to. Let me show y'all something, dude. They pose to lose. What y'all talking about? Them dunkers pose to lose. Look where we at. Last. Why be fighting for here when you gonna just get smashed by 76ers? Now what's sad is going out west. Sadder. I think the Rockets won. Yep, we tied with the Rockets. They won. But Timberwolves just keep getting the top pick and they keep sucking. So it's good to be at the bottom, you know. When you look at the guys coming out next year, Jalen Suggs, the kid from the big fella from USC. You talking about guys, Cade Cunningham. You got a lot of guys coming out next year. So it ain't all bad. At all. Got to give golf a chance. You don't give him a chance. Fuck you trade for it for. I'm about to pay nobody $20-30 million almost, and then you sit here and say, well, we're not going to give you an opportunity. Let him play. The Knicks steady losing and ended up with the 8th pick. They losing. Let me see what the Knicks at. Oh, they still in the 5th pick. They only won. Hey, look, they happy about the Nets. I mean the Knicks with them motherfuckers 3 games in the win column. They 3 games out of the 10th spot, motherfucker. Out the 9th spot, motherfucker. 4 games out the 10th. You know, this shit can turn around. It can turn around real quick, especially with no fans. It don't even matter what spot you get in, as long as you just get in there. But what the Knicks, I say, send that Knicks 5th ain't bad. Look at the West. Shit, the West is by more depth. Never they made a comeback. The Lakers steady falling. Great. The Clippers, Drummond think about going there. That'd be exactly what they need. The Suns, the Trailblazers still hanging around. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. People are trashing golf, and he ain't even stepped foot in the field. You ain't lying. Do you think some of these high school players should go to the night? Should go straight to the league? They should go straight to the league. Why not? You go to the Army and kill motherfuckers, but you can't hoop. You can't hoop. He said Smith had a triple-double back on the bench. Who you talking about, Smith? Hold on. You talking about the Pistons? Shit, I don't even watch the motherfuckers no more, dude. Ain't no point. You already know the outcome. Heartbreak and pain. Oh, Blake back at one of them got punched Blake in this shit. Who you talking about, Smith? I don't see no. Oh, Smith. Oh, Dennis Smith. Yeah, you know. Forget. You know, Dwayne Casey can't coach his way out of a brown paper bag. Dwayne Casey can't coach. Told y'all that. Motherfucker couldn't coach in the PSL. Can't coach for shit. I told y'all that. Look at Diombo. He averaging. Y'all talking about, oh, Diombo's trash and Diombo's this. Well, shit, if I was averaging less minutes than my rookie season, I'd be trash too. When they got Jeremy Grant and they drafted Bay, they stunted that man's growth. They should have took one or the other. Not saying nothing bad about Grant or Bay, but what you think? No one's talking about Cardarius Tony. Yeah, I haven't looked at him. I'm going to do his draft spot on him, the Florida receiver. Yeah. You know, Terrence Marshall's pretty good too. So, y'all talking about Diombo? Well, shit, if I'm averaging shit, no more minutes, shit. They knew what time it was when they brought Jeremy Grant here. They knew what time it was, and they drafted Bay. You know, and then you look at they wings. Bay, Grant, Josh Jackson. Where the fuck he supposed to fit in at? Where the fuck Servita's supposed to get some burn at? It just don't make no sense. Stewart just Bo Griffin. Good. Break that motherfucking jaw. Good shit, Stewart. He cares more about his rap career. Who you talking about, Drummond? But Dubonnier, shit. Dubonnier should be getting way more. He should be starting. Shit, Pistons don't know. They wreck rookies. Them motherfuckers gonna get traded to Milwaukee and turn to Chris Middleton. Spencer did what he too. I don't know if you heard, but we signed another linebacker. Yeah, and receiver. I don't know who the receiver was. I remember linebacker from Arizona. Zach might end up. You know, he might. Shit. Urban Myers might pull up, Darrell Bell, offensive coordinator over there. Let's get right. Who you taking at 7? Shit don't make me no difference. I'll move up if I can for Zach Wilson. I'll take Chase Smith. I wouldn't mind Pitts. He wouldn't be my number 1 choice. Slater. There's a lot of guys I like Zayvon Collins. There's a lot of guys I like coming in that draft. But I don't want no Michael Parsons. For Shizzle, my nizzle. Slater. Yeah, I haven't looked at him, but I like Slater. Any more questions? Any more questions? My oily ass face. Any more questions? I take them. If it's no more questions. If Parson falls like late first, I wouldn't mind going up and getting him or trading up to get him. Or if he fall later and we move back, I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, let me get off here. Oh no, there we go. Hold on, another question. If Parson fell the second round, then yeah, I would. Or if I can position to move up in the first and get him, I would. If you tell me the Lions with them 2 future Rams pick, they gonna get players that's not gonna be good. I'd rather move up, take them picks, and get and take Wilson. You probably gonna have to give him a player too. We ain't really got nobody to give. Really. At all. At all. I like Arkansas receiver for a late pick, Jonathan Adams Jr. I look at him. That nigga is somewhere. The motherfucker, I ain't about to. He cool. He got that shit to Miles. Miles coughing, but he good. If we go, I don't know who DK U of M. Who is DK? U of M. You mean move back? Yeah, that's what I meant. Move back or move up from the second round to get him. I'll trade 2 first rounders we got from the Rams to get him. I mean, why not? The motherfuckers gonna turn out to be Jared Davis and Taylor Decker type players. No disrespect for Taylor Decker, but I'm being disrespectful. It should be them 2, the 7 pick. That ain't no slouch, and probably a third. The third we got we ain't got no other third, but the one we traded for. Stewart just got ejected from the game. NBA so sorry. Also, Dwight Howard get ejected. NBA just trash. I don't know how you niggas watch the NBA's trash. Zach, he impressed me. Edward, what's going on, bro? He should have just punched Blake Griffin. Shit, Blake Griffin soft as hell. I ain't gonna bust a grape in the food fight. It's time. Good, he bowled down. The NBA just garbage, bro. You can't punch a motherfucker, push nobody, cuss no more. The NBA just went to shit. When I was growing up, the NBA was the shit. You can bear hug somebody. Chris Childs pieced up Kobe. Rest in power to Kobe. The NBA was tremendous. It had great playoff series, physical. It's just I call it the WNBA, the Women's National Basketball. So that's what it is. The women. I'm gonna tell you, man. I remember Michael and Reggie used to go at it, man. The Knicks and the Bulls and Miami and the Knicks had a rivalry going on. NBA used to be must-see TV. Then you had double headers on Saturday and Sunday. You had Inside the NBA on regular TV. Then you go into a basketball game. Shit. When niggas ain't seen the NBA on top. Trevor, I'm not saying he's not better. Way better. That's you. Has traded the 1954 first 23 to oh shit. Washington move. Oh, it's over with, bro. We ain't getting no quarterback. Unless you jump up to let's share the screen. Hold on. Unless you jump up to so right now, if the Lions like a quarterback, they might as well go ahead and trade up to 2. But at this point, it don't even seem worth it, dude. It don't even seem worth it, man. It don't even seem worth it. I know Shefty got. Oh no, it ain't up there yet. Let me see. Let's see. All right. I don't see no trade about it. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. How long you think it's gonna be until we compete? Probably about 2-3 seasons. Mel Kiper, stupid SOL. If you listen to him, facts. Yeah. Well, appreciate it. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on the subscription. About to move on, go live on my other channel. Just keep sharing the videos, man. And we out.